we're very much in a period of realignment in the global economy, and I think this data sort of suggests that we're still going to have many sort of dips on a slow and bumpy road to recovery.
Now, you say it's a slow and bumpy road to recovery, but it hasn't really been reflected in the markets, has it? Because we've been seeing all sorts of new highs for the Nikkei over in the US as well. So what can that be attributed to?
That definitely is down to the sort of backstop that's been put in place by quantitative easing from the US in particular, but of late the Bank of Japan has joined in with a huge asset purchase program, which is sort of a little bit behind the times compared to what we've seen going on in the US for many years. So I think that while that plays out, we will probably see much more strength in Japanese stocks, and probably more weakness in their currency as that realigns. But also, in the US, when will the Fed reduce the program that they're going on? And at the moment, that is what's supporting the markets. And while that's still in place, investors will remain relatively confident, particularly in stocks.
How long can this continue to boost stocks in Japan as well as the rest of the world? I mean, the idea of quantitative easing as well, how long do you see that occurring? I
think we have seen from the Fed sort of noises that they will look to reduce their program perhaps by the end of this year, though their mandate has sort of been governed by an employment rate tie-in, that they've sort of changed the rules of how they would operate on that basis. I think Bank of Japan is slightly different. They are a lot later in adopting these policies, and on top of that, a lot of the stock strength is coming from the currency weakness rather than directly from the quantitative easing.